So this is a linen home decoration swivel chair. It's brown in color. You can see this is how it looks. I'm going to unbox the whole thing, assemble it, and I'm going to review it and tell you how it looks. I'm going to do a detailed step on how to assemble it yourself, so you don't really have too much problem. First important thing, right? You open it, right? And on one of these things you will notice this here. It's very easy to miss, but it's very important. I don't want to make sure that you don't throw the box away by mistake. That they have this item here. So yeah, please remember to take this out. very important, this part. It's not immediately obvious. It was not obvious to me, so I just had to tell you. So in case you're searching for this thing, it's on one of these laps here. If you are doing it behind some door or something, or in the corner of the wall, you might easily miss it. So yeah, the actual screw and stuff like that, right? You can see everything is very nicely packed. It's like very well protected, so there is no scratches or anything in any way, because each layer has some kind of protection on top of the other layer. So yeah, this is not important. It's just that it does not smell, so you can throw it away. Do not eat, throw away, it says that. Okay, now here is the actual part, the cushions and stuff like that of the chair. So let me remove this now. Okay, so here are all the parts. This is the manual. This is what is removed from the top of the box, and this is like the machine that will basically, or like the instrument that we're going to make it chair up or down. These are the wheels. There are 5 wheels. This is the space that you are going to connect the wheels on, the main chair, and then the cushion, the back cushion. So these are all the parts, right? Easy to remove, and once they are ready, you are ready. It looks really nice, and it's really high quality and expensive. And my wife just sat on this thing. It's super comfortable. So let's go to the next step quickly. Okay, so I've removed everything. So these are the 4 screws with the Allen wrench, the 5 wheels, the thing that's pretty good. This also came along with the wheels. This thing came along in the box, the small cardboard vertical horizontal rectangle box. And this is the assembly. First of all, you just turn it around and start putting the 5 wheels in. Right? Do the same thing for all the 5. Okay, you just need to push the wheel in, like just push it inside, just apply some force, right? And at the end, just apply the force to make sure everything is connected. Next, notice this thing here, the cap says remove this cap. So you need to remove this cap here. And then put this thing inside here like this. You want to do this, right? Next, we are going to this is, so you have made the base, right? Now it's just connecting this and this together. So I just moved it to the room where I want to place it, because this thing is heavy. It's like very well made, but it's very heavy as well. So I'm going to turn this chair around. Okay, now this is the backrest, right? So this is the back part and this is the front part. And if you notice here, this thing, it clearly says this is front. So you need to just place it here like this, and then you want to take one of the screws here and make sure the front is pointed to the front direction. This is the back part, and just start to put the screws in, the 4 of them, right? Screw number 1. Don't put it in completely. Don't put it in completely, just put it like, I would say 70% in. Okay. Here. Okay, and then the final one. Now I have put everything in 70%. Okay, now I just put it a little bit up here, and if you have something like this, for me, I do have like this chair, my daughter's chair. So having something nice here, so it does not drop down, because otherwise the screws are a little bit difficult to fix. So make sure that it's little bit, there's like little bit of a space available, so you can maneuver it, right? And now you need to use the Allen wrench to tighten all the screws, right? So I'm putting in like 70%, 80% now. Putting all of them 80% in, and once all of them are in, only then you want to start tightening every one of them. That way, you have a little bit of maneuverability. you can really adjust it a little bit. Now in my case everything looks good. Right? Yeah. Now I'm going to tighten all of them. And this is the easy part. It's not a difficult part at all. It's very easy to do this. Okay. Very easy to make chair actually. Okay. Okay. And the final one. Okay, so we have tighten all the 4 screws. Now it's a little bit heavy, so you need to place it on top of this thing here. So pick it up. And basically, if you like notice, there is this hole, and this thing goes inside this hole. That's all there is. Just place it on top of this hole. It's definitely heavy, so you might need 2 people. Okay, as soon as you put it in right, the orange button on that thing, it got popped in and it came up. So you might have to face the same thing. So my wife helped me adjust it a little bit. It's a little bit heavy when you are setting this thing up. Right? Now that this thing is set up, now we are going to actually, I'm going to pull it, make it down. Okay? So here, you can see I bent it down. And same is true. So let me quickly just show you now. Right? Now on this side here, there is like a lever. If you look down here, there is a lever. If you pull it up, you can see it goes up. But if you are sitting down, so it's like completely up, right? So you can move the chair up and down. But if you don't want it this high, what you need to do is, so look at the lever again. I am sitting on the chair, applying pressure, and I am pressing the lever. Okay, and you can see the chair went down. And this is the nice thing, right? Now, so you can see adjust the chair height. You're going to see something, right? You notice this thing here. This is connected using Velcro, and there is a zip here to separate this. So you can separate these things, as well as you can remove the cover. So what happens is you remove the sponge and just have the cover, and then put it for washing. So you do have that choice as well. Right? So here, and I'm not putting it inside because I want to place this thing inside first. So notice what I'm doing. I'm putting this inside here. So you can also open this thing here like this, remove the sponge, and then wash the cover, and then once it's washed and dried, you put it back. So it's washable. And this thing is like faux leather, so you just use a wet wipe cloth to clean it. Okay, now I'm placing this thing in here. Maybe push it a little bit in because it's very, very snug. Okay, and now press this thing inside to make it snug as well. Now here's the nice part that I like about it. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter who like to jump and play on the chair with me. Now I'm not really worried that she'll get hurt because everything is so soft and squishy. There is no. Also, you can remove the side chairs if you want, because actually there's like a zip here. There's like a zip here at the bottom if you open this thing. You can get rid of these things, or you can let it be, so it's your choice. You can move the cushion front and back as much as you want, and also move this up a little bit if you want. It's your choice, or you can just press it in here like this, the way I'm doing it, and then you can have this cushion completely cushioned. So you can adjust this a little bit ahead or front. It's a little bit of your choice. Okay, and now I'm sitting on this chair here. It's very, very comfortable. So yep. Now let me show you some more stuff. Okay, so here if you look at it on the front of the seat, right at the bottom here, there is this lever which you can use to tighten or loosen it depending on your choice. So you definitely have a choice a little bit of adjusting. It does not recline completely, but you definitely can do a lot of stuff. So, but it's super comfortable to sit on. It's like very comfortable. And if I'm in the cold weather, it's also really nice because it's very nice and snug. So yeah, great chair, great material, everything is washable. This is just wipeable and it's very smooth. Definitely very smooth. I sat down on it and moved it around and it was very smooth. Definitely recommend it for everybody. I really hope that this assembly video helps you to make this thing if you are having any problems. I really hope this video helps you to assemble. If you have any problems assembling this thing, please like and subscribe the channel if you find this useful.